So from San Antonio, Texas, Joe, Coach Joe Mittman, how you doing? Thanks for allowing us having this conversation at this time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on. Doing great, man. Just had a long day of work at the gym. Got home, ate a little bit, and I'm here.
What's new? I mean, it's a good thing that we hear. Eventually you working on some people, whether there are MMA, whether there are regular boxers. When I say regular, it's like I'm talking about they professional boxers, or also it could be amateur. So tell us who you have in your camp.
Right now, I'm working with just straight MMA fighters. I'm working, of course, with Ray the Judge Rodriguez. He just fought in the Contender Series. It didn't go our way on that fight. So now we're ready to fight on Combate Americas November 8th. I'm working with him. We started training camp a couple weeks back. We're ready. The kid's always in camp. He's very disciplined. He knows what he has to do. Also, I have working with Jacob Landon. He is fighting for Bellator in Oklahoma.
Oh wow! Awesome.
That's gonna be the same day that Ray the Judge Rodriguez fights. They both fight November 8th. So I'm working with both of those guys, getting them ready. Also, I'm working with Chris Cortez. He's a pro fighter. He's also fighting November 8th here in San Antonio on Combate Americas. Training camp's going well for him. He's a good kid. He's out of the Air Force. Very, very humble, disciplined kid. Works hard. Also, we have Edward, Little Eddie. We're getting him ready for a couple fight, maybe November, December. We'll see, or maybe he just might train the rest of the year and get him ready for January. But he's 2-1 right now as a pro. No, I believe 1-1 as a pro, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very, very solid fighter. Good boxing skills. Also, we got another guy named Oscar. He's an amateur fighter. He's fighting for a Fury title, October 18th here in Texas and by Houston in Humble, Texas. He's getting ready for a title fight. He's undefeated as an amateur. I think maybe after this fight or maybe after a few more fights, depending on what the other coaches think also, he might be going pro, man, and he's a very solid fighter, trains hard, good kid. So we have a pretty strong group of MMA fighters here at the gym, man, that we're working with. Also Ray the Judge and Jacob Landon, they're coaches at the gym. They're brown belts in jiu-jitsu, and so they're training and they're also coaching, and they do it all. So. We have a pretty strong team, man, here at Ultimate Submission Academy in San Antonio.
Wow, amazing when it comes to MMA fighters, also boxers too. That you being managing, working hard in order to bring the best from all of them. It's great, I mean, as far as you represent San Antonio, and also I'm talking about Houston, Texas. Right now, it's a fight. Eventually there are a lot of fighters, all over, the state, and right now I mean, Saturday that's gonna be a good fight. We're gonna have in the welterweight division, Errol Spence, the Truth, against Shawn Porter. What do you say about these two fighters? That how do you see two different styles? They're gonna clash each other on Saturday.
Oh man, that's gonna be. I'm pretty excited about that fight.
Who wins in this fight?
Errol Spence is a very, very good boxer. Very strong guy. You saw what he did against Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, to me, is one of the best boxers in the world. Has one of the best defenses. When they both fought, it was just two good boxers going at each other, and Errol Spence is definitely was a better boxer, you know. And but Sean Porter is he's a tough guy. Sean Porter, I've seen him get in there with some of the best out there, and that guy just keeps coming forward. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Errol Spence puts up with Sean Porter's pressure. Hold on, one second. It's gonna be pretty interesting, man, to see what happens. You know, when these two guys go at it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, some of the fans, also people that follow them, their careers. They saying that I mean, even though them also they mentioning it's like from Spence, it's like he says I'm coming with everything. Sean Porter says the same thing, but the fans sometimes they think, or they might point it more on Errol Spence. They're gonna say, oh, Errol Spence is gonna knock him out. Sean Porter, I really doubt it. I mean, I don't take nothing away from none of them. Both of them, they are champions for a reason. Of course, Spence he has a tremendous power. Like he's a really natural 147, pretty solid and strong. And I think this is gonna go by decision, man. I don't see Spence knock him out, or neither Sean Porter, unless that I'm wrong. Unless that I guess I'm not saying my prediction. I'm not going for prediction. I'm going for what I see. Two different styles, as you mentioning. Errol Spence, strong guy. He might gonna use the jab, all night long, and of course, trying to connect with a hook or something like that. And when it comes to Sean Porter, is gonna. I tell people he's gonna make these moves, in order that Spence can miss every punch against against him. I see a very tough fight.